Hi everybody, how are you doing? So this is the third and last video for the last trip that I've done, and it is going to cover up all about Vienna. Train to Vienna from Prague that took about 4.5 hours long. It was a very nice and smooth way. So the day that I've actually arrived to Vienna was nothing interesting. I just chilled, I found some food, and I planned my day in Vienna. I planned what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go, and let's just skip right into the second day.
Good morning guys, how are you doing? Let's not notice my very chubby lips and say hello to Vienna. So I came here yesterday, but it was a waste today. I just looked for food and to sleep and to plan my everything. So now I'm in the hotel. I haven't got my room yet, but I had a breakfast, I had a place to leave my baggage, and now I can finally go and explore.
I ran myself to the closest central station in Vienna in order to buy the Vienna Pass. Anyway, a Vienna Pass is a card that you can get for 2, 3 or a week days, and it is basically letting you use a special bus that takes you to all the main places in Vienna, all the touristic and all the museums and palaces and parks and what's not, and it is all for free when you pay the tickets, obviously that, and also you can use the transportation for free if you get another little ticket. Totally worth it. I definitely recommend you if you're going to such a big city like Vienna or Prague or any other place like that. They mostly have these passes, so I totally... Okay, enough, you get it. I recommend it. After I got the Vienna Pass, I decided to go to a very known place, and that is the Schönbrunn Palace, which was designed by architect Fischer von Erlach and then remodeled. The project was finally released in 1775. The palace has a collection of mazes included for adults and kids alike to try out and explore. Let me tell you, that stuff can really mess you up and really confuse you, but I totally enjoyed it. I didn't finish all of them actually, which was like, come on, it seemed easy, but yeah, it had all these kind of booby traps, and it had like full stops. It was very interesting, very exciting to go through. The palace itself was a beautiful place. Unfortunately, I couldn't go to all of it. It would take just way too long, and I just chose to see the main places that interested me, and I decided to take a ride on horses to explore the place. And one funny thing, I was on that cart of horses with a group of Chinese, and those guys were excited. They took a bunch of pictures, not with the horses, not with the place, but with me, and it was a very funny thing. And I actually have one picture, very weird, so perhaps I'm a celebrity in China now. Also, the palace garden includes a zoo, the world's oldest zoo with its over 700 species of animals. You can immerse yourself in the magic of the Amazon, experience the tropical rainforest, and admire the mesmerizing beauty of underwater life. Mozart concert with more opera, and this time it was even more exciting. It was something out of a story, out of a fairy tale, really. I was on a balcony and I saw it from up there, and the musicians and singers wore dresses and costumes and wigs back for, in the day. It was very exciting. I couldn't be more happier. This was one of those things that I really wanted to do. Day 3, I had quite a few destinations, and the first one was the Spanish riding school. To see a morning training of the worldwide famous horses. Look, boring, but kind of a must. I mean, if you are going to Vienna, I think you should go and see it, just, to sort of do a check. I also did it also because my mom really wanted to see it, so I decided, you know what, I'll just see it. So mom, for you. Then of course more food came. The amount of apple strudel that I ate, I can tell you for sure that apple sauce runs through my veins now. After that, I set a journey to the Danube Tower, or the Donauturm. It was constructed in 1964 with an observation platform at 165 meters. Very high, guys. The view that comes in front of you from the tower is something, again, out of a BBC documentary. You see the whole place, you see the river, you see houses, you see monuments, you see everything that you see on a postcard, but live, beautiful and breathtaking. And I also finally got to see the Danube itself. It's something that I couldn't find the river, even though it was a big one, and I thought that it was quite close to the center. Apparently it isn't, but I had a chance to finally see the river, and it's so big and so just powerful. I felt completely overwhelmed by it. It's blue and it's just there in front of you. I finished my day with a visit to the Mariashilfe Straße, which is basically a shopping street from H&M to New Yorker, Sephora, Lush, and then you can also find some pretty fancy stores like Gucci and whatever you want there. And on the last day when I was flying home, I decided that I had a few hours still left, so I checked out of the hotel and decided to go back to the shopping center, and I actually also found a few other places. This is the last day in Vienna, and unfortunately I'm flying today in the afternoon, but I had a few hours to kill, so I went and did some shopping, some crazy shopping. I found a fountain where I threw a coin, so because Russian people do that, throw a coin into a place's fountain in order to be back. Including the German Prince Library, which is magnificent and historical, and it has the whole story of the prince, something out of a Beauty and the Beast kind of library. It was huge, it was ancient, it had all these maps and globuses and statues and pictures. It was just beautiful, and apparently you can actually read some of these books, which is amazing. You can actually go and sign up for the library. They're going to bring out for you anything if you are in the reading hall, which is really cool. That's how my trip ended. I'm very happy that I had the chance. It was a trip full of just amazement and new places and beauty and nature and history and food and shopping, and just I enjoyed it. I can't even explain you how much. I hope that you enjoyed these videos and the trip with me. If you didn't, don't forget to see the other videos by clicking the I button somewhere here. Yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it, and until then, go and do something. I don't know what. Woo. But go and do that. Whatever it is. And then write me in the comments, what did you do? No kinky shit, please.